Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. My name's Nobby. Thank you for tuning in to episode 38 of our Path of Exile beginners playthrough. In the Affliction League, we are playing Zizaran Boneshatter Slayer. Jair came in with a comment regarding where I got the little explosions when I'm killing mobs. And it's on the Axe Mastery here. The Mastery skill. Enemies killed by your hits are destroyed. That's what's causing the little sort of fireball explosion. I'm assuming it does some sort of splash damage, even though it doesn't say it. But that's where that came from. So I know you were running a Juggernaut build, aren't you? So you may not have taken that, I suppose. But that's where mine came from anyway. Enemies killed by your hits are destroyed in the Axe Mastery. All right, that's that one covered. I do have a couple more. Xerxes has come in as well. Welcome in, Xerxes. You've got 50 hours in PoE and you're loving it and you're happy you found the playlist. Absolutely, mate. I'm at 650 hours and I still feel like a noob. So welcome in. Enjoy the game. And also, somebody called Fry has come in as well, saying that they're on console. They like the look of this game, but they think it's going to be too complicated. Anybody else that's new? If you've caught one of my later episodes in these 30s numbers, we are going quick. Oh, well, we're going quick. We're going quick for me. Through these later acts, the game forces you to do that because of the number of mobs and the buffs that you get in as you're playing through the build and things. It does force you to carry on killing quicker. If you rewind back to episode 1 of either this playlist or the Toxic Rain Ranger, if you want to play an archer, acts 1 and 2, we go really slow, purposefully slow, just because there's a lot to explain in acts 1 and 2. There's a lot of mechanics to get down early doors, how the gems work, how the skills work, etc. So if you've caught this episode mid playlist, you're a new player. Go back to episode 1, guys. Watch the full playlist. I go really slow through acts 1 and 2. You're talking like 7 or 8 episodes per act, just to get through that initial difficulty curve for you. So I do ease you into it. The game does force us to slowly build up speed, and that's why we're going at the speed we are now. All right, that's the shout-outs and comments done. So thank you very much, guys, those of you that have commented. Again, liking and commenting on the videos, as well as subscribing to the channel, of course. It does massively help the channel grow. Getting some great views, great returning views, lots of people commenting. So this community is building up really nicely now. It won't always be Path of Exile. Hint, hint, there might be something coming soon. But Path of Exile will be the spine of this channel, I think. I may skip the occasional league, but I'll always come back, and, you know, we've got PoE 2 to look forward to as well at some point. Middle of this year for the beta access, possibly, fingers crossed. Right, we have just got to the ramparts in Act 8. So let's go and get through into the Act 8 town, and then we'll talk a little bit more. I've been and had a look at the next labyrinth. That is recommended level 55. Oh, a Regal Orb. We are level 63, so we could go and do that now. I'm not going to. I'm going to just hold off until the end of Act 8. We'll go and do the next labyrinth at the end of Act 8. Purely because, A, I like to be over level, B, I'll still die to traps, and we haven't died yet. If I could get to the end of Act 8 without dying, that is definitely a world record for me. So, you know, I'd take that. And then we might die at the lab. It's the traps. They do a percentage of health, not linked to your level. So even though we're over level, the traps will still kill me. Any of you that have watched previous playlists and my previous runs, you'll know exactly what I mean by me and traps. Right, just work our way through here. The entrance to the actual ramparts is usually this top corner, hence why I'm sort of skirting this edge. There we go, loads of gems to level up. I can't see anything else in here. Always looking for league mechanics as well in these zones. And if you are a new player, don't forget, guys, if this is your first run through, Acts 1 to 10. Highly recommend you read all the lore, you do all the optional quests, uncover the majority of the zones, always be on the lookout for different mechanics and things. You can never have too much currency in this game. Trust me. You can never have too much currency. When you're learning crafting and having to play around with trying to upgrade some gear, you will burn through that currency very quickly. As you've probably seen. Okay, well, we'll pick that up because we've had nothing else really to pick up, have we, so far? Yellows of the yellow variety. A strongbox will pop. Just in case. Minefield support is not a gem we want, and it's not superior, so no quality on that. I suppose now then, quality gems probably become a little bit more important. If they've got rid of that vendor... Well, they have. They've got rid of the vendor recipe for a level 20 gem with a gem cutter's prism to get a quality 20 gem. Ooh! Interesting. An Arcanist strongbox of a unique variety. Now, I have never, ever seen one of these. I'm not going to identify... Or, we will. Let's identify it. Why not? Contains 20 additional items. Contains an additional pirate unique item. Guarded by the Maiden of the Black Crest. Guarded by a street... Right, this is going to hurt, isn't it? Okay. Let's drop everything. Let's move out of the way. Okay, this is the first time, guys, I have ever, in my 650 hours, come across a unique strongbox. And I would like not to die here, please, game. Right, one left, maybe, one left. Nope, still more. You know what I'm going to do? Run away, run away. Refill those flasks. Those health flasks were low, and I do not want to die at this stage. I mean, I suppose if I do, I do, but I'd rather not. Oh my god, there's still more. Right, you must be the last one, surely. There we go. Okay, there's your loot explosion. We have got a Divine Orb in here. Again, similar to the Chaos Orb, these are one of the main currencies for buying items and trading. Lots of other currencies as well. We shall take a Regal Orb, a Chaos Orb. Instilling Orbs are new. We've not come across them before. Try and take all the yellows. Transmutes, augments, Orbs of Alteration. There's the unique, which was typically a shield. I am full. I'm going to have to pop another portal, aren't I? Right. Let's go and sell some stuff. Have a quick look-see as well, just in case any of it is actually worth... Right, so the shield, the Wheel of the Storm sale, block recovery, armor, evasion, increased rarity of items, 66 lightning resist. Christ, okay, nice. Increased duration of curses. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Always a kiss curse with that one. That was a chromatic. The boots, armor, life regen, cold, lightning resist, absolutely fine. Movement speed is okay. We might be keeping them, you know, even if I can roll them red, green, red, because I definitely want to keep this set up. We'll have a look at those. That's a sell, that's a sell. And that's to go away. Okay, we will definitely have a look at those boots in a second, I think. Instilling Orbs adds an enchantment to a utility flask that will cause it to be used when certain conditions are met. Alright, so you can get, now, Your flasks you can give utility. I'm not going to do it until we've got divine or eternal flasks. But they can pop under certain conditions to save you having to keep tapping them. Especially for the utility ones, sorry. More like your resistance ones and this armor one. Or the one that creates a smoke cloud. Right, lots of good currency there. Divine Orb is fantastic. The belt, armor, energy shield, 78 max life is really nice, but no resists, unfortunately.
Greetings.
So we shall flog that one.
Keep your life to your own.
And you're no use to me, but you can go in the old collection just to say we've got it. Right, back into the ramparts. We will get to town in a bit, I promise. He says. So there's a unique strongbox for you. That was worth popping, wasn't it? Blue mana flask. We'll have a look at. Just take the rest of the yellows. That'll do for now. Thank you very much. Okay. Contract for the Heist League. Can't take that robe. That's fine. It's only a blue anyway. Okay, there's a divination card for an item. That's all it said, wasn't it? Jack in the box. An item. Interesting. Could be anything. Take your pick. Just a normal white item with one socket, maybe. Knowing my luck. Yeah. Int-based armor piece with one socket. That'd be great. Right. Here we go. We are in Act 8 town. We need to kill Doedre.
See you.
Maramoa's back here. Find a way through the sewers. Yep. Hagen's here too. Kill Doedre. Right. Okay, we need some 1353. 1100 over 6 seconds. 1353 consumes 8. That only consumes 7. We'll sell that one. Fire and lightning resist, bit of strength, bit of armor, bit of reflect as well, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, we'd lose that setup, so they're going. They can go. That can go. I need to ID some of these. That can go. That can go. Right. What have we got a lot of? 20 of those. That'll do. 20 of those.
How you doing?
Lovely. 80 scrolls of wisdom. Now we can go again. 31 armor. What's that all about? 31 armor. Be better with a paper hat. Never mind. Right, okay, there we go. We've sold. So we'll stash them. We'll keep the 36. Let's stash all of them. And that should automatically go in the rogue locker because I've set that affinity up. Excellent stuff. On the point of life, we are now. We've done Act 7. Ideally, rough number, you should have 300 to 350 life. I'd like to be over 2400. We're not quite there. So I do need to try and work on a bit of life. Talking of working on, let's go and have a look at these boots, shall we? See if we can't 3-link them. And change the colour. Right, let's link them first. There we go. Let's try and get 1 green in here. Should be relatively easy. There we go. Okay. Increased armour, life regen, 22 cold, 35 lightning. I do not think I can craft anything else on them, namely max life, but we'll go and have a look just to confirm. Usually with rares, it's 6. Yeah, there you go. We are full. But sometimes you find, for example, the cold and lightning resist could potentially count as 1. It's a bit weird. It is 6 officially But sometimes you can find they count as a little bit more. So we've got a lot more armor. Now we are losing dex, so this is where... Yeah, you see? We are losing dex. Which one is it? It's the dash. Typically. It's the dash that I wouldn't be able to use. Right, okay. There's an option for that, I think. Everything else is fine. Let me pop these back in, because we definitely want to keep this skill set up. Those gems stay down there, so they shouldn't want to level up, so we should be good for that. We're going to go and buy a lower level. I've just been leveling dash as it says I want to level up. Lily. You should have a lower level dash. There you go. A level 1 dash. There we are. We're good. That's one way you can get around those little red error backgrounds. If you suddenly realise one of those really crap skills, like dash here, for example, we've leveled up. We don't need to level that up. That could stay as level 1. And I'll do that next time so we don't get the error message again. We're absolutely fine. Just before we sell these boots, nothing else has got a red background. I am good to go. Always double check, guys. Always double check that you can still use. Right, so the armor's... Sorry, the max life has dropped a little bit because we did lose some max life, but... Resistances, we are way over on lightning. Jesus Christ, 153. 92 fire, so we're already on our way. I don't think there's anything I've got that we've crafted lightning resist onto. Oh, we have actually there. Nothing else. I wonder, let's have a look. No, I can't put max life on it. It's already got max life. You see, I'm just toying with the idea of, shall we ditch some lightning resist and actually get something else? But we don't need to. We'll be okay. A helm is probably next as well, to be fair. Now, we have got some increased movement speed. That will help when it comes to the end game. You can actually notice it. It's visually noticeable. If you were watching how quick or not we were running through that last zone, it is noticeable how quick you run. Right, we need to go back to the Act 8 town. We are back on track. Let's go and do another zone or two, shall we? That were fun. A unique strongbox. That was ace, that. I enjoyed that. Down here, I think, if I remember rightly. It is. Here we go. Into the conduits. Now, again, when you've been messing around with gems and things, always check that your auras are back on before you go into a zone. Everything's back to normal. Yeah. Dash actually wants to be on my space bar. I'll sort that out in a second. Oh my word. Alright then, we'll take some yellows. Why not? Rude not to, isn't it? Right, that. You. Dash. There we go. Okay. Right, let's go. Which way should we go first? Dash wants to level up. No, I've right-clicked on that, guys. Stop that leveling. Watch for these clouds on the ground as well. Now, I struggled with the Toxic Rain Ranger to notice these. You do stand in them, they do hurt. We have leveled up. Excellent stuff. That would have been worth a look if it was 3 red and a green. It's actually gone the other way, but never mind. Oh, a delirium mirror. Right, well, let's go and pop that before we kill anything else. Right, now we want to... he says, now we want to speed up a little bit. I'm studying poison there, aren't I? Not moving anywhere. Yep. Oops, we've got some fractured items that we can't carry. And it looked like somebody popped a bleed on us then. I didn't notice that till almost the last minute. Okay, we're doing alright on this one. We are going to have to backtrack in a bit as well. Oh my god, we've got an abyss as well. Right. There we are. Okay, we are done. We have got a frigid fossil. This is the first of what was the delve crafting reagents as well. A couple of orbs of fusing we will take. More fractured items. Right, we need to portal out and then come back in here, I reckon. We've got loads of gear to go and backtrack and pick up. Not that I'm complaining. If nothing else, we'll take it for currency. Right, Hagen. Okay, sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you. Int, armor, fire resist, lightning resist. The armor's rubbish. No, this one. The armor's good, max life. Fire resist is alright, but nothing else. Unfortunately not. That is plus 70 max life. That would have been alright if it was for us. 27 lightning resist, but they are magic. I mean, we could still turn them rare, but no, we'll not bother with those. Go and sell. Let's go and stash. Okay. So, you place in a resonator to influence item crafting. So, what you have, during the delve, you'll pick up resonators. With resonators, you can then put in and attach fossils. And fossils will give, for example, this one, more cold modifiers. Now, that could be cold damage, that could be cold resistance, but no fire modifiers. So, if you are a cold build, you may be wanting to use frigid fossils. There is also another one that will do more fire and no cold, etc, etc. Depending on what you want to build, collect this currency. It came with the delve mechanic. You collect the resonators. You can then put your resonators with your fossils, attach them to a piece of gear, try and re-roll stats that way. Another way to sort of target craft stats. We are still working on that totem there, and then I want to do the bottom one. Buffs from ancestor totems linger for 3 seconds on the mastery tree there. And then we'll be heading up for this resolute technique, I reckon. Oh, we also want the war cry one, don't we? That one. Yeah, call to arms. Okay. Oh, loads to talk about in this episode, wasn't there? And we've still got an abyss to do in here. Right, let's just go and pick up the rest of the yellows that we've just left lying around. Alchemy orb. Definitely take one of those. Anything else down here? No, I think it's all in the middle there, isn't it? Oh no, there's a few here. Sapphire ring, probably worth a look. Ooh, close. Close, but no cigar. If that had been 5 link, we could have probably used one of those, the orbs that convert that from magic to rare. Blessed orbs, I think. I can't remember the name of them. Right. Back into this middle section, I think. What was in here?
I believe in traveling light.
A few more fractured bits. We don't really need any of them. However, there's an abyss up here. I'm sure I clocked an abyss. I did clock an abyss. Right over this strongbox as well. Oh, ouch. You got me. I wasn't watching. I was busy looking at the map. There we go. First death. Okay, well, we did all right. We're into Act 8. I'll take it. Right, let's try again. It had to get me eventually. If that didn't get me, the labyrinth would have. Now, we will have lost 5% XP there. Ah, it's those... Yeah, those lightning sparks got me, didn't they? I'm trying to skirt around it. I don't want to set it off yet. Because as you've seen, they do a bit of a travel. And I'd like to clear the majority of everything else first before we start running around travelling. Otherwise, the poison's just going to get me. Oh, we've got an essence as well. Lovely. Why not? My word. Okay.
I believe in traveling light.
This game just really wants to throw everything at us in this zone, doesn't it? Right, well, that's where we should be heading. Jesus Christ. All right, that's where we should be going. But we've now got 1,000,001 things to pick up, and we've not even set off that abyss yet. Chances are that'll probably give us an abyssal depths now, not just a trove as well. So we may overrun on this video, guys. I do apologise. I shouldn't apologise. I'm having fun this episode. Can you tell? Right, try again. What have we got? No. +8 to max life. That's trash, isn't it? No. +3 to max life. Even better. Energy shield, stun and block recovery, mana, cold resist, good resists. I'll give you that. Shame it's energy shield. Not for that one. Evasion or accuracy rating on that essence, and this one is cold damage with spells, cold damage with attacks. That's a bit pants for us, but never mind. I don't even know why we picked that up, but there you go. The ring. Int. Fizz damage to attacks. Cold resist. Cast speed. Pants. Regen 1 life per second. Unfortunately, mate. Not good enough for us, I'm afraid. Right. Couple of essences, though. Back in. Let's go and hoover up the rest of it, shall we? Don't forget as well, if you do die, we did take 5% XP hit then as well. Between Acts 5 and 10, 5% XP hit. After Act 10, 10%. Yeah, when you die, just remember to reactivate your auras. They do reset. Right, anything else? Anything else? I think we might be good. Oh my god.
I believe in traveling light.
There you go. It's moved. I'm going with it. It was right under that strongbox then. Now, don't forget, all these zones as well are RNG. If I'd have come out and reset it, chances are that abyss would not be there. Again, yours will be different to mine. You may not have a single league mechanic in here. Right, there's the abyssal trove. You will notice as well, there was a nice little different sound then. That's the map. Our first map, Act 8, is a magic map with quality, a bone crypt map. We will collect those up. You will need lots of those at the end game. Right, I am yet again full. Okay. Back and forth, this one, isn't it? A bit of back and forth. Let's do another cell. Good job we bought those scrolls of wisdom. We're going to burn through them again at this rate. Right. Crit strike chance. 25 life, 24 mana. No. In fact, they're mirrored, so no. 64 max life is really good. It's a shame it's only got 8 cold resist. Oh well. I don't know. There we go. Out of interest. No, we're getting 5 socket stuff, not 5 link, though. Always worth... Ooh, 6 socket. Now, we could buy that for 1 orb of transmutation. We will. And then what we do, we just do a quick vendor flip, sell it back, and get 7 Jeweler's Orbs instead. Always look out for them as well, guys. They're always worth a swap around. Right, map tab. There we go. We have our first map. Bone Crypt. That gem is absolutely no good to us. That should be sold.
You're looking sharp.
Added fizz damage with bow attacks.
Bring me back something nice, huh?
Maybe for my last playthrough. Not for this one. Right. Let's go again. Let's go and hoover up again for the 3rd time. Okay. Pick up the smaller stuff. Pick up the smaller stuff. Right, we don't need anything else out of there. Couple of transmute orbs there. We'll take that little shield. That'll fit. That is 4 link, not 5, unfortunately. Right, I think we are eventually good to go. Or are we? There's a little bit in the middle there. I'd like to just go and see what that is before we leave. Just in case. Yeah, that poison hurts, guys. When I was playing the Toxic Rain, I struggled to see that because of all the crap that I was leaving on the floor. 200 axe, 200 axe, fizz damage. I would really have to mess around with the sockets and links on those, so I don't think we'll bother. Right, into the cesspool. Actually, no, not into the cesspool. We'll go back, even if only to refill the flasks. Right, let's do a sell. Anything here? Cold and lightning? No. Definitely no. 56 life is nice, but only a little bit of cold. No. 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 Gloves? No. Okay. Always looking for now. Ideally, max life and double resists on pretty much everything. So you can sort of quickly scan and decide fairly quickly whether it is even worth thinking about looking at. Right, let's go in. Let's go and do this little beast. So we are going to overrun a little bit, for which I apologise. Or are we? Oh no, we might have a waypoint here. We might be okay. Quick run around. Skirt around the edges as always. We'll fill in the middle in a bit. Ah, our first orb of binding. We've been waiting for these. Right, we've got Expedition League again. Not too bad. It doesn't detract from the zone we're in. We've just got to...
You're naught but skin and bones, Exile. But you've made it this far. The most powerful art. Been an honor.
pop a few explosives down.
Danger, I see.
Where are they all? They're all here, aren't they? Can't reach. Okay, but I can get 2 in there. Right. Let's go for it.
I can't do this, monsieur.
A burial medallion. Interesting. Right, are we there? I think we're good. Okay, let's collect some goodies. Ah, right, okay, that's one of his currency, is it? Okay, a superior gem we'll take. Okay, I think that's right now. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, right. So you're just an item exchange. I can exchange a currency I've got for a different currency, and your... The burial medallion is your re-roll, is it? Okay. Right, then. I don't really want to pick up any of them. They're all big. Gloves. We'll take gloves. Right, that's down into the boss fight. I think we just have another scoot around here. Make sure we're not missing anything else. We'll take those. Okay. Few level ups. Right, I think that's it. I think we're good. Almost. He says almost. Now we're good. Right. Okay. Good God. Bag space is okay. Right. Here we go. Let's go for it. There we go. That was nice and quick, wasn't it? All right, that's probably the quickest I've killed her.
Once more into the breach.
Okay. There's the waypoint. That's what we're after. There is a crafting recipe here. Right. Let's get back to town. Let's do a sell. That overran by a little bit, didn't it, eh? 38, 39 minutes nearly. Never mind, never mind. Right. Find the sun orb. Find the moon orb. You are going to give us a ring. We'll take the unset one. Let's take the socketed one. Why not?
There'll be time for that soon enough.
We'll see what it rolls. I can sell items to you as well. Lovely. Right. You're superior. That's fine. We'll keep hold of you. Nope. 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 The ring. Max life. Nothing else. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Orb of Binding. That's what we like. Right. So, Orb of Bindings are kind of cool. You need to go in the expedition locker. Okay. Orb of Bindings will upgrade a normal item into a rare item. So, similar to an Orb of Alchemy, you're still going to get random modifiers. However, it guarantees 4 links. I know it says up to 4 links, but it basically guarantees 4 links. So, if we found a decent helm that only had 1 red socket, we could 4 link it. Now, it would be random what colours we get, but it'd be a guaranteed 4 link. And then you're just reliant on on what modifiers it rolls, as you would be with an alchemy orb. So Orb of Binding are really good. They seem to have nerfed the drop on them, I think, though, this league. We were getting lots of them in the Toxic Rain playthrough. That's the only reason I think that. But thank you for watching, folks. I really do appreciate it. This was a longer episode, so I apologise. But as you can see, now we're getting into the later acts. It's really starting to throw everything at us. We had Expedition, we had an Abyss, we had Delirium, we had lots of fractured items drop. You know, it's throwing all sorts at us now, and each zone is going to get that way. So it's sort of speeding you up, you're getting more mobs, you're coming across more mechanics. It gets a bit mental, doesn't it? So thank you for watching, really do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this playlist. If you are new around here, I'd love you to come and subscribe to the channel. Come and say hello. And if you are enjoying the videos, by all means, please drop a thumbs up on them. I'll see you again soon. Take care.